Alright, this is going to show the startup of the Michigan Sugar system that is now installed and ready to be operated. It will come up to this screen right here, which is the main screen. As you will see, the power light is off and I have the emergency stop button pushed. Release the emergency stop, turn on the power. If you'll notice, all the zones are disabled. If we want to go in and enable any zone, Oliver room or disintegrator room, to go automatic, we go to the zone, we tell it to enable. I already put the correct time of 180 minutes, and we go back to the main screen and you will now see that it is enabled. We can do that also for all of them. We enable it, main screen. If we want to disable it, hit that button and it is now disabled. We can tell it to go in here. I can tell it to start in 0.2 minutes. The pump will start itself up. It is in cycle. The pump will build flow and it will shut itself off. Standard cycle right now is about 15 seconds, well, about 30 seconds, excuse me. We're just going to tell it to go ahead and turn off because I want to see it, so we're going to enable it, disable it, excuse me. Now we are going to go to the manual control screen. This screen, you can start up anything that you want. So I can turn the pump on, and now the pump is running. I have to tell it if I want the Oliver room or the disintegrator room to run. So I start up the pump, I tell it to go to line 1, which is the Oliver room, and I'm going to do zone or Oliver number 2. And as you can see, the switch will start firing here. Red and green just means that it's cycling. They will not match. There is no rhyme or reason because the Olivers will run as needed. We can turn the Oliver off. Oliver 3, I can go to turn that on. And Oliver 3 will start to fire its loop system. I turn that off. I can tell it to go to line 2. You will hear a bang, which is just the reversing valve going. And now line 2, and that cycle switch will build pressure here in just a second, and it will begin to fire. The outside system runs a little bit higher on pressure because it is a little farther and it is outside. We'll just wait for this. All this, we can turn the pump off. You can turn it off and on right here. You can hear the pump running. You can see the cycle switch there that fired. And we know that we have grease out there. We can turn that off. Line 1 automatically flips. We turn the pump off. And now we can see that we're all disabled. No faults. If you do get a low level fault because we ran out of grease in the system, you will see it here. To reset the fault, you hit it. Now you have to clear the fault. You have to fix the fault. Any of the zones that don't fire will also show up here, announce. I just fixed the low level, and if you do have a fault, it will announce it here.